Hey there guys, it's me Rachel, and today I have a book review for you. I will be reviewing Amy Poehler's Yes Please. I finished this book on the last day that Parks and Rec, the last episode, came out. So that was last Tuesday at the time that I'm filming this right now. I am a huge lover of Parks and Rec. It's my favorite TV show. I have a quote in front of me on my desk that says, "Be the Leslie Knope of whatever you do." I don't know if you can see behind me, but I now have "Yes Please" written up there, and I have Tina Fey quotes and other empowering quotes up there. And just am a huge advocate for everything that Amy Poehler does and anything that is just a kick-ass women-centric show. So when I found out that she was writing a memoir, I knew I had to pick it up. I actually had the privilege of picking this up at a used bookstore that is near my campus, and I actually was hanging out with Fran from Fred Off the Gray and Kelsey, and I saw it and was like, I have to buy this, it's going to be amazing. I have read several other humor memoirs before. I've read some of Chelsea Handler's, which I think I was too young to read at the time and didn't really get them, but I've also read Mindy Kaling's and wound up really loving that, and now have been watched the Mindy Project because of how great it was. But this one was very interesting. I haven't read Bossy Pants by Tina Fey because I want to finish 30 Rock before that, but having, seen all of Parks and Rec, I knew I could dive into it, and it's not set up the same way. While it does give you a great, overview on her life, she does complain a bit about how hard it is to write a book, which I totally understand, and kudos to her for being able to publish and write a book, but it was funny how that kept coming up each chapter after chapter. She also has a chapter where Seth Meyers writes the chapter, which I really loved. I actually got to see Seth Meyers perform, and made my life because I love him and I loved watching Weekend Update with him. But I think this was a really great read just because it took you through her life in a really funny and interesting way, and it's not like if you want to know why she and Will Arnett are getting a divorce or whatever, that's not going to be solved in here because she's just kind of screw you, you don't deserve to know my personal life just because, you know me from TV, I'm going to do me. I have to show you her author photo because it's hysterical. She is captain of a ship. It's amazing. She also has a lot of inspirational quotes throughout it. This one I just got to. Short people do not like to be picked up. Very, very true. I can attest to that. It's very weird, but it was so amazing seeing where she came from, talking about her undergrad at BU to moving to Chicago and being a waitress and working with the first comedy act she did, which I can't think of what it was, but she includes all these pictures and mementos from her life, and I feel like I really know her now. And I'm a big fan of her Smart Girls Twitter and Tumblr, and they make YouTube videos, so I love having Amy Poehler as someone to look up to. It's not the very best humor memoir I've read, but I did love it. That being said, I think it's important to acknowledge the bias I have with already loving Amy Poehler and everything she does, as well as Parks and Rec. There is a chapter about the end of Parks and Rec, and that was very, very hard to read, especially as I decided to read it as soon as the show was over. But it was really, really a wonderful read. It made me laugh out loud several times. I've been working graveyard shifts at my library, and I was laughing at 3:30 in the morning and was the only one on the floor. And it just was a really entertaining and great read, and I love it so much. I would read anything else that she writes. I'm flipping through it now, and I just want to reread it now and just have it constantly read. I also really love just all the different friendships she talks about throughout it, specifically with her and Tina, and how she touches on those women who are really important with her in comedy, also including Rachel Dratch. It was so great to hear about those and just seeing women kick ass at what they do, and she's so inspirational and amazing, and it's really great because she throws in all of these advice tidbits, which is exactly what I want right now, being a freshman in college and having no idea what I want to do with my life. I'm going to end with one of my favorite quotes that I just found, in here, which is nobody looks stupid when they are having fun, which is really great just to hear, like, her just encouraging you to pursue your passions because they make you you, and it's who cares about what anyone else thinks. So overall, if you love Parks and Rec and you love Amy Poehler, I totally recommend checking this out because it's great, and I'm totally biased in that because I gave it 5 out of 5 stars because it's Amy Poehler, and yes please, I want to read her book. But yeah, so read it, you'll laugh, you'll cry, and you'll want to know what Amy Poehler is going to do next. I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know when I'll see you next because it's college, and who knows when I actually have time to read for fun. But bye!